What did you just do?
10,000 steps.
10,000 steps.
Yay!
That's awesome. Here, hit me. That's your record, eh?
It's on you. And what are we tracking this on?
Gizmo.
To Gizmo. So here we are in Sabino Canyon. We're about to start our adventures in here. The lovely staff, the ranger, went through a walk for us and told us where to go and planned it all out, which is really cool. It's combining a little bit of creek trail with some scrambling over rocks with some great views in that. So all up, he said, is probably going to take about 2.25 hours. Not sure how many miles that will be. Actually, I might track that. I can track it on my phone to let you know. And we'll probably take a little bit longer because we have our cameras and we do a lot of photography and everything. But so far we're starting out in quite an open area. It's very busy here. I think it's one of the busiest spots in Tucson. A lot of the locals love coming here and doing walks because there are a lot of walks to do here. And usually there is a tram that runs up and down through the road in the canyon. You can't drive in here anymore. And there's 9 stops on the tram that you can get off and do a number of hikes, whatever it is that you want to. And there's several different canyons. Apparently the 7 Falls, I believe, is a popular one to do in Bear Canyon. Unfortunately, we're not having much luck with national parks, with government shutdowns, and this is not a national park, but the tram is not working for whatever reason. So we're kind of limited as to how far we can go and how far we walk, but the trail set up for us sounds pretty cool. Putting our shoes and socks back on. Alright, what's happening now?
I accidentally just saw it as seed.
What's happening now on this
Did I see that
hike,
like
girls?
it's so what? We're eating.
Picnic time,
Hiya.
under the shade
Where's the person?
of a coolabah tree. It's not a coolabah tree, I don't know what it is.
person was
But we are
called-
by the creek.
Where's the person going?
Look at these views. That we can see some people hiking way up there. So there's trails all over this part. Can't really see them now. They're tiny. They're dots. High five, Kalira. Ooh, head 5. High 5, head butt. Is that still call it a high 5 when you head butt the hand?
I don't know. It's just called congratulations.
Okay, well done. Well, that was an awesome hike. Great change of scenery. It was pretty easy. My tracker says that it was 4 miles and it took us an hour and a half of walking time, and then we stopped for a picnic for about 20 minutes.
Turn left onto
And it was
North
lovely. I'd
Sabino
love to come
Canyon
back and do
Road,
some
then
of the
turn right
other
onto East Sunrise Drive.
walks when the shuttle's up and running. We were going to go to Mount Lemmon. That was recommended to us is a great place to go and get some good views. But it's a bit late in the day now because it takes a bit of time to get up there and back. That's probably more of a day trip, I think. So we're going to head up to A Mountain, as it's called here in Tucson, and that's another viewing spot that's meant to be good and gives you gives you a view over the city, and it's heading back towards where we're camping too. So it makes better sense to do it that way, and the girls are happy with that, aren't you?
Yay!
Did you like that walk?
No.
Yes, you did. Favourite part?
The river crossing.
The river crossings. I love that. It's fun. Alright, I think it was a great decision to come on top of A Mountain. I think it's also called Centennial Peak. So far the drive out was beautiful, the views look great. Let's go check it out. I'm excited to see what we see.
Okay. Poison ivy!
2/10 of a mile to the top. Let's go.
Poison ivy!
No poison ivy. From the top. Look at that. Tucson is sprawling. That's so cool.
Take a picture on your phone.
Yeah, hang on. We're right at the top. Look at these views. Not going to get much back there because of the blinding sun. Wow.
Mommy?
You do your little, yeah, whatever. Plank, love. Walk the plank. Da, da, da. Wow, wow, wow. That was really worth going up the top there. Really easy walk up there. The views were extraordinary, as you saw. 360 over Tucson. What did you think?
It was cool.
You glad you did it? You had a bit of complaining about it,
When?
that you didn't want to go, you wanted to go
because we wanted to go
home.
home. Yeah.
See? Just give things a go and then you'll be surprised. Okay, watch the road. All right, well, that's almost the end of Tucson. We've been here for a week. We're going to have one more day tomorrow. It's been fantastic. Tomorrow we're going to check out the Gates Pass Road. You saw a little bit of that when we drove through it. We're going to go up there at sunset and hopefully set the drone up. So let's see how we go. We'll see you there. Well, sadly, our adventure in Tucson has ended abruptly, and we won't be checking out the Gaps Pass tonight for sunset, which is kind of sad, but we messed up with our booking. We thought we were due to leave tomorrow, and we're going to have a nice chill day at the van today and leave tomorrow and do sunset, but we got a knock on the door to say, why haven't you checked out yet? And at this campsite that we're at, Gilbert Ray, you can only stay for 7 nights. That's their maximum, and they're really strict with that, so we've done our 7 nights. So we're packing up, we're leaving now, and we have no idea what we're doing next, because that's another thing we were going to do today, was to plan our next move. So we'll see what can happen, but sorry we couldn't bring to you that gorgeous sunset. It looked magnificent, and we'll come back to Tucson and do it another time. But we've had a fantastic time here. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell, because we've got lots of amazing videos to show you of this journey as we road trip across the US. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at White Travel Blog, and Facebook. That's where we put our latest adventures. Yep, so we'll let you know in the next video where we ended up. So, RV lifestyle means a lot of maintenance and fixing things, and our tow bar is loose. We want to fix that before we head off, because we don't want runaway Goldie.
So that we've already snapped the cable.
And the cable, the brake cable snapped, so that's got to get fixed. So it's not as easy as it looks, folks.
Our inverter Inverter has shit itself. I don't know what's going on there. Troubleshooting that today and tomorrow. Well, not today, but yesterday and tomorrow. So we can't go off grid at the moment because our inverter is not inverting 12 volt power from our batteries to 120 volt in the camper. So one thing it's another at the moment.
Yeah, so something to think of if you want to invest in solar power because it's not cheap. You'll make sure everything's working, it's going to be worth it for you. Sometimes, especially with a big rig like ours, it might just be better to stick to power, the mains or a generator. But there's pros and cons to that as well.
Not a generator.
There you go. RV lifestyle. Always something to manage.
Oh my god.
And then we had to get this portable poop dumpster. The one we're off the grid and don't have sewer connection. We need to empty our tanks. We used that yesterday to empty our grey. We managed to make the week on the black, so that's good. We did use the restrooms that are here though.